Well, South Korea and the United States have kicked off the 2 days of talks to renew a cost-sharing agreement for American troops stationed in the South.
In the second round of talks, we have the U.S., of course, there, reportedly demanding Seoul increase its share of the costs, citing Washington's sequester spending cuts, while South Korea said the decision on the appropriate level should be made in consideration of numerous factors.
The point of contention is quite evident here. Both South Korean and U.S. forces want to save up. So on what grounds are the two sides making their cases, and how plausible are each side's arguments?
Joining us live to give us some perspective is Dr. Chul-woo, director of the Korean Institute for Defense Analyses. Welcome back to the program, Dr. Kim.
Glad to be here.
All right, now during the two-day talks here in Seoul, the two allies will be renewing the current cost-sharing agreement, which is a special measures agreement, as it's called. Now, what are the main points of contention, and what should we be on the lookout for?
My understanding is the main point of contention is numbers, the percentage numbers, and the crunching numbers, and the fine-tuning the numbers. The point of contention is how can Washington and Seoul split the tab of military, spending costs. The one thing we should clear about is that this is not a paycheck for the U.S. personnel in Korea. This is non-personnel stationing cost. It comprises of three main sectors. One thing is the South Korean civilians who is employed by USFK, where with that money, costing sharing money, they can pay for that, labor money. And the other thing is the construction of military facilities. Finally, the logistical support section. Overall, the numbers is very important in this case. And this year, for example, 2013, we South Koreans supporting the USFK stationing here is with the amount of 336 billion won. But since the 2001, we are paying that amount of money in won because of the exchange rate fluctuation. In U.S. dollars, roughly 333 million won, million U.S. dollars. But I think the overall, the percentage rate is very important. $733 U.S. billion comprise of 42% of the stationing cost over here. So I think, again, numbers is very important. Yeah, we can share the good lip servicing because our negotiation chief is seasoned diplomat. They can have a very good atmosphere. But at the final stage of implementation, numbers and percentage is very crucial thing.
Very practical things, right?
Right, digits are all that matters at the moment. In the first round, I heard they agreed to disagree on the respective expenses in keeping U.S. troops in Korea. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
More specifically, the South Korean Parliament, National Assembly, pointed out the transparency issue. So they even mentioned what amount of the total payment South Koreans are supporting U.S. should be non-cash payments. For the construction of U.S. military facilities here, South Koreans argued that up to 30% we can pay for in goods rather than cash. So I think that could be a very important point. The other thing is the appropriate level of amount is depending on the situation, changing the situation. North Korean threat, United States sequestration pressure. It's very complicated challenges ahead. So, but this is not the first time since 1991 up to this 9th time. We know each other's weak points and strong points. So I don't see any kind of disruptive corrections or increase. Maximum level at the 8th special measures agreements, we reached the deal of the 4% maximum. So I hope that no more than 4%, which means we cannot reach the 50-50 split, is far too high for the South Koreans.
Because we know each other too well.
Yeah.
Right. So, like you said, the U.S. want us to cover one half the cost, and you, Dr. Kim, you're saying that that's impossible. Of course, South Korea counteracted that and said we could actually give them a slight raise, but we can't go on to cover one half the total cost. What's the South Korean government's concern with regard to this? I mean, is it just the cost itself, or are there other factors that we need to take into account?
The President Park Geun-hye's milestone of summit meeting with the United States Barack Obama, we again verified the so-called comprehensive strategic alliance. So I think with that, the newly burgeoning issue is the wartime operation control. I think that this is totally different issue. But the general public, South Korean media in particular, they're trying to linkage those two different issues. I don't buy those kind of arguments. It's totally different. So at this point, we have to focus only on how can you reach the agreement to the appropriate amount of money. Money is numbers and percentages, not the wartime operation control. Yes, some of the experts can bring up those issues, but I don't want to support that argument.
Okay, we are talking about two allies discussing the amount of money they need to fork up. The hardest thing to discuss among friends is, of course, money. In terms of bargaining chips, do we have an ace up our sleeves?
Yes. Although the negotiating chips could reach the agreement, but you have to go through the parliamentary approval. Parliamentary, with all the detailed information and the unused amount of money, according to the parliamentary research, for the last 4 or 5 years, the United States forces here in Korea haven't used up to the $400 million because of the delay of the Yongsan relocation plan at the Pyeongtaek. So I think that there is a bone of contention. So I think the parliamentary pressure as an excuse to reduce down the level of less than $1 billion of a marginal, psychological, threshold is the $1 billion US dollar. It's too much for us.
But on the other side, the U.S. has its Congress too, and it needs to get its congressional approval for anything to get passed by. So we really seem to need to find the midway there. What would that be? So
United States the Senate Armed Services Committee pointed out the rising cost of the stationing cost here in Korea. But let's get down to the details of the expenditures, which requires transparency issue. What's the real actually cost, and let's chop it down, and we can support to the certain amount of level of amount of money. But the agreement is agreement. For the last 8th agreement, we reached the agreement. Maximum is 4%, including the consumer price index. It's reasonable. So all of a sudden, because this agreement can continue to the coming 4 or 5 years, increasing level. So I think that we are reaching the critical juncture, but still we have to value the last agreement. The fourth SMA is very important for us.
Okay, Dr. Kim Chul-woo, Senior Research Fellow at the Korean Institute for Defense Analyses. Thank you for joining us and providing your insights.
Thank you.